America's wounded warriors' comfort can be hard to find. Beyond their physical scars, many veterans suffer from problems including insomnia, flashbacks, suicidal thoughts. The list is long. But some are finding out the best medicine doesn't always come in the form of a doctor or a pill or a prosthetic. The Fox Sports chief correspondent Jonathan Hunt has the stories of how, well, puppies are good for everything.
It's a great story, Shep. So many soldiers and Marines have returned from Iraq and Afghanistan with wounds that aren't necessarily visible, the mental wounds of war. And many of them have no one to come home to, no one to help them through the darker days. That's where this program comes in, bringing new meaning to the phrase, man's best friend.
Just a good girl right here.
Marine Sergeant Christopher Fessmeyer was wounded in Iraq 6 years ago.
The Humvee I was in rolled over some landmines. As soon as I rolled out of the Humvee, I knew that my legs were going to be gone.
He lost both legs above the knee.
At the beginning of the summer, I had a kind of breakdown. Spent some time in the mental hospital.
That's where he heard about dog tags, a program that donates fully trained service dogs to wounded soldiers.
This is Glenn. Glenn Close was our sponsor.
Inmates at a medium-security men's prison trained Glenn and 3 other dogs to help with day-to-day chores and symptoms of post-traumatic stress disorder, or PTSD.
PTSD can have a big effect with anger, anxiety, and trust. And through working with the service dog, I get to work on those issues myself.
And in the few short weeks they've been working together, Christopher says he's already seen the difference.
She helps me with nightmares. This whole last week I've woken up in the same position that I've gone to sleep in, which hasn't happened in 6 or 7 years.
I would first like to call up Chris Fessmeyer and Glenn.
Now that they've graduated and been honored by the war documentarian and writer Sebastian Junger, Christopher and Glenn will head home.
You better say goodbye to the city.
Chris says Glenn's friendship will be particularly important in his remote Rocky Mountain home. We wish them the best of luck. And tonight, on the eve of Veterans Day, we salute Chris and every one of those who have served in the military. Shep.
Hear, hear. Thank you very much, Jonathan Hunt. Great story. Appreciate it.